got to take some responsibility for your mental health, okay? You can't just be... I can't just be this nihilistic pessimist for the rest of my life. I've got to take some, you know... I've got to think about doing something positive and being a positive role model for my children. And I want you to know that I have tried, and I am still trying to be a better human and to look at the bright side of life. And you'll be very proud of me because I've taken one step in the right direction and I found myself with a hobby, and I've never had a hobby before. I started the hobby during lockdown, okay? And what I've learned as an adult about having a hobby is that no one gives a shit about your hobby. In fact, I would go so far as to say that my friends are actively angry about the hobby that I've chosen. It's true that during lockdown this hobby did get quite a lot of attention, and now if I even bring it up, they look like they want to punch me in the face, okay? Now, my hobby is sea swimming. I live by the sea, so that makes perfect sense, and I swim all year round, okay? This is my third winter, and I really enjoy it. It's been absolutely fantastic for my mental health. It's really... it's just been life-changing for me, and I will continue to do it because it's been such a positive thing in my life. God forbid that I should bring it up in front of any of my friends, because let's be honest, when I first started doing it, sure, maybe I talked about it a fair bit. Maybe I was a little bit evangelical about it. But if I even mention it now, they lose it. They're like, you know, if they ask me, Jen, what have you been up to today? And I say, oh, actually, I went for a swim this morning. They're like, oh. How interesting, Jennifer. Did you go for a swim this morning? Oh, it's been about 45 seconds since you last mentioned going sea swimming. Why don't you bore us shitless about the benefits of cold water? Is it really good for your mental health, Jen? Is it really great for your circulation? Does it do something positive? Did you buy yourself a dry robe, Jen? Did you buy yourself a little camo dry robe with a pink hood, you fucking prick? What you people want from me. I'm finally doing something positive, and you've made it into something negative. And by the way, I am a middle-aged woman. Do you want to know how many hobbies are available to middle-aged women? 3 hobbies. And one of those is colouring in. And I'm not going to do that. There's women in Hove, right, in cafes, colouring in public like it's normal. Oh, Samantha, look! I kept it between the lines. What the hell is wrong with you? Sure, do your colouring in, but have the decency to feel deep shame and embarrassment and keep that shit at home. I tell you what, the makeup routine that really just did it for me, that Gwyneth Paltrow suggested, was the post-orgasm glow. I disproportionately made me angry. I thought, what the hell is a post-orgasm glow? What is that? I don't even know what that is. I didn't even know that was a look as women we were aspiring to achieve. I could hear her voice in my head, come on, girls, let's go to girls, post-orgasm glow! What is that? I don't think I've ever heard of women saying, oh, you know, because you know what it's like, girls, when you're getting ready on a Saturday night, yeah, you make yourself look pretty. Maybe you catch yourself in the mirror, and you find yourself thinking, yeah, I do look good. But do you know what? Something is missing from this overall look. Oh, I know what it is. I do not look like I have recently been fucked. It's not something a woman has ever said, okay? You're going to do that every time, aren't you? But can I have that back, please? Because I want it. I think this is why Gwyneth Paltrow winds me up. It's not really anything she does. I just wish she would be honest about what she's doing. She's trying to sell us gear. Well, then just sell it. Yeah. Don't package it like in a way that's like, oh, you know, this is all about feminism and it's about women's health. Just be honest and go, I've got this shit. Do you want it? Because if you want it, you can buy it. Just be honest. Otherwise, it feels like she's just monetising women's neurosis. She wants us to go and buy all the makeup to get this post-orgasm glow. And I was like, okay, fine. Let's find out about this post-orgasm glow. Let's at least find out how much it would cost, okay? So I took the time, Bristol. I carved out the time in my day. time. To add it all up. Because as I told you before, I'm not well, okay? And if you were to purchase every item of makeup that Gwyneth Paltrow is suggesting, right, it would cost you £800, okay? Oh, so finally, we're on board. Okay, great. £800 to achieve a post-orgasm glow. Now, we've talked about this being a safe space at the beginning of the show. I hope that still applies. Okay. And I'm not going to lie to you, but there was a little brief moment of vulnerability where I thought, you know what? Why not? Maybe I should be doing this. Other women are doing it. They're investing in themselves. Maybe I should invest in myself. I'm in that privileged position where I could take £800 and invest in that post-orgasm glow. Take that post-orgasm glow on tour with me. Why not? Maybe I could do that. Yeah, invest in me. That's what I thought to myself. Invest in yourself. Yeah. I thought that's what I could do. I could take £800 to achieve a post-orgasm glow. Of course I could do that, Bristol. Of course I could do that. Of course I could. Or I could rub one out.